Well, the opposition didn't plan this march. The church did. The Catholic Church planned the march and wanted to start marching peacefully after the Mass. And the opposition in the last few days decided to join the march to ask for the respect of democracy and the electoral schedule in DR Congo. So all the Masses took place this morning in Kinshasa. It went well. There were many opposition leaders in some churches, but after the Mass, it's when it started to go wrong. People started to gather, and the police decided to disperse all gatherings because the governor of Kinshasa banned this march. The march was not authorized by the authorities, so the police had the order to disperse all gatherings. So they had to use tear gas. In some places, there were kind of heavy clashes between the police and the protesters. And by midday, we could count already one dead person.
Can you help us understand a little bit more how the Catholic Church is getting involved with this and in politics in general in the DRC?
Well, the Catholic Church is a real game changer in this political crisis because the Congolese people are tired of listening to the government or trying to follow the opposition. So the real institution that has always been respected and listened to in DR Congo is the church. And in the last few months, the opposition has called for protest, but it was a failure every time. The people don't follow the opposition anymore. But when the church calls for a march, a peaceful march or a protest, then the people show up. People are in the street, people are in the churches, and this can be a real change. And if the church keeps putting pressure on the government in the next few months, this might lead to a new event and maybe a change of situation in DR Congo.